our coverage of the NFL lineup. Ready to get this game started. Here's Eddie Pinheiro. And off we go from Bank of America Stadium. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle up that return immediately.
Can't happen, man. It's just... ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting into your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. And he's going to go. It's a pick six. Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. The kicker gets it. Oh, it looks like he's going to throw it. And they'll bring him down. The fake does not work.
You know, that's a call you might see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone from the NFL, and for good reason. Even catching him off guard, the chance for success.
Could have been 7 if they tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. Hill now to return it. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run. Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Here's Jackson to throw. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. A give right side to Henry. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, And you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Lengthy fourth down try here. They need 6. And you're going for this. That's caught beyond the marker. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? And gets him the first on 4th down.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. From the red zone now. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down now, 7 to go. A draw now. This is Henry. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Offense up to the line fast. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Henry. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. So at the end of one, a defensive touchdown has provided us our only points so far. Our score, 6-0. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6. He'll be touchdown short of the marker, so 4th down coming up.
You know what? It's a pretty doggone impressive feat of strength to hold the line against a sneak, even when you know it's coming.
Less than a yard, all that's needed on 4th and goal. Running for it. Here's Henry.
That nigga big punk ass now.
All over this one for a big loss. And he will not get there. They stop him on 4th and goal. What a stand to force that turnover on downs. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Clock, 10.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
This close to your own goal line, they really don't want to risk a sack. That means, well, one option, run it and buy whatever breathing room you can.
Able to find Jones. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Still motoring past the 30. Down the sideline to the 45. And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
Here we go.
Young on the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. And wow, nearly a pick on that check down. A bit lucky that he couldn't hang on to it, and it fell incomplete.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Has the connection to Jones. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Set. Ready?
Play action now. Young. Buying some time right. Hubbard hauls it in. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
1st and goal. Hubbard. Runs in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers grow their lead just before halftime. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series, and then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Hill now to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. First down, here's Lamar. And no look there, that throw falls to the ground.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Second and 10 now. Finds a seam down the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the...
Blitz coming, Lamar. Getting out to his left. He's going to keep it this time.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 46. Flush down now to his left. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
No, we changed it.
Jackson now on 3rd. Finds Aguilar. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
1st and 10 from the 41. Lamar now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
From the gun, Jackson. He finds Aguilar. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Report! Hey, middle. You are That's all?
Working inside the red zone. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Panthers make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. One last play before the break.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Let's go.
They'll stick with the ground game here. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Ready.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Black Ultra.
They're going play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Puts a little too much into this one. That's too high. Brings up 4th down.
I think it's fair to say, and the eye in the sky didn't lie, without that ball being tipped, we are looking at a big game. A missed opportunity to push their offense in a...
It's a fake from deep on their own half. And the fake punt is not going to keep things going, Brock. He winds up short. They're going to turn this football over on downs.
You know, in these situations, Kate, you got to be a great actor. That time, the punt unit defensively was not buying anything they were selling. That's a big stop on the fake punt.
It's on the turf. The ball's out. He lost it. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. 1 play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
To the air on 1st down. YungG. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You're not going to see it in the box score, Kate, at the end of the game, but that was some high-quality zone coverage right there. Great design. Tremendous communication. Everybody trusting one another, and it allowed them to just collapse that pocket and finally get home.
Another try following the sack. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. That's Odafe Owe with a stop. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Ready.
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
On first down, they'll run. He breaks the tackle. But the defense is real. First and goal. Now pitch to Hubbard. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. Give him just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. 43 rail. Ready. Ready.
Trying it again with Hubbard. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only 2 on the carry there, and it's 3rd and goal from the 4.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive. Try to stick them with the loss and make a difficult 4th down decision.
A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
52. Ready.
They'll run for it, Hubbard. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. And he will not get there. They stop him on 4th and goal. What a stand to force that turnover on downs. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Go.
Backed up in the end zone. Jackson. And the pressure gets home. He doesn't throw it in time. That's a safety. Some early down aggressiveness in the shadow of their own end zone there, Brock. And unfortunately, it costs them. They're going to have to punt it away following the safety.